All right, we're back. Sorry about that. My phone overheated. My phone is so excited about all of this. My phone's even more excited about this than you guys are, than I am. I mean, it really just kind of couldn't even take it. So I had Andrea put my phone in the fridge. Hopefully, you guys will start coming back. Are we? Yeah, look at this. It says 138. Can I see my super chats? Can I see them? Did they just put me right back in or no? I can't really tell. I can see my super chats. I can see how many thumbs up that I had. So I'm not really sure. Can you guys see me? Live chat. There you are. Yeah, you guys thought Mark Wade got me. He's not getting me. He's not getting us. No, no, no. This is way too exciting. All right, let me see here. Let's get you hooked up here. Yeah, we have to just reorient ourselves for a minute. And I'm now broadcasting through an iPad. You guys might not know this, but I have a few iPads. Yeah. All right. Let's see. We got a $10 Latino Sci-Fi Geek. Thank you for $10. Proud to have pledged my copy moments before the campaign to the best comic book of our time. Has officially been successfully funded. Thank you so much. Hope you ship to Brazil, Uncle Ethan. Of course we will. Make comic books great again. That is what we're here to do. We're here to make comic books great again. We're here to make comic books safe again for people. Where are my elbow pads? Do you know where they went? Oh, I threw them on the floor. I was so excited I took them off and threw them on the floor. I'm becoming like a lunatic car salesman now. You know, I'm just like, all right. How we doing? You're munching carrots like a little rabbit. All right, we're almost at 15. All right, thank you so much, Latino Sci-Fi Geek. And let me just check. I saw another super chat. You know, it's like this doesn't work as good as my phone does. It doesn't work as good as my phone. I'd rather have my phone back. I don't like doing this on an iPad. And plus, like, it just, I don't know, it doesn't focus the same way. Yeah, ninth iPad coming in a clutch. That's all we can do. Star Destroyer just showed up outside the Van Skyver residence. Oh, we'd better not, Pink August. Justin Kelly says Cyberfrog eats soy and craps lightning. George mostly says, did KK throw soy pants again? No, she didn't. She's still at school. She'll throw soy pants later when she gets home. Let's see. Might as well break out the Jameson. Bismillah. Oh, yeah. That's a great idea. I think we might drink tonight. To successfully funding our first IndieGoGo ever in just a few minutes. We just jumped up to $14,685. This is just the first half hour, I think, of this IndieGoGo, and we're doing really, really well. Very well. Do we only have 7 people watching? What's going on with this stupid iPad? Seems like we have more than 7 people watching, but that's all it says. Let's see. Second live chat. Yeah, this is the second live chat. My phone overheated, guys. I'm really terribly, terribly sorry. Let me put the link to the IndieGoGo. If you haven't yet pledged, I really hope that you guys do. Yeah, there you go. I hope you guys do pledge and to support this IndieGoGo. It's going to be pretty cool. This is the thing. This is our comic book. I can't stress that enough. It is our comic book. Is it working? Can you guys am I in the wrong chat? Livestream offline. I am in the wrong chat. No wonder. All right, let me see. I'm looking at the wrong chat. Okay, Gogo chat. There we go. That makes more sense. I was like, why are there are only 8 people? Because everybody left to go over to this one. 384 viewers. Okay, perfect. That is much, much better. Yeah, the real question is, says Emotionally Exhausted, how soon can KK learn how to reproduce Daddy's signature? You're going to have zillions to sign, Uncle Ethan. Nice problem to have. Well, if I have zillions to sign, that's what I'm going to do. I'll sign them. Let's refresh this and just see how we're doing. 15,000, guys. We did $15,000 already. We are totally going to rock this. We're going to totally rock this. I'm obviously, we have paid for the book, I think, at this point. Well, let me think. We paid for the colors. How much is Kyle? Yeah, we paid for Kyle. We probably paid for the printing. Yeah, I think we're okay. We're ready to go. Now let's just make this book better. I'll be drawing it for free at this rate, but that's okay. I don't care. I'm just so happy. If it ended right here, that would be fine. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. But we can do better. We can do better. Hippie Crusher says, Ethan, you just took my comic book virginity. Cyberfrog's my first. Well, welcome. All right. See, this is the thing. We're getting more people over to the comic book community, which is more than I can say for those lunatics who are fighting. They're fighting the release of Jawbreakers. How could they do that? What is the point? What is the point of fighting the release of Jawbreakers? It's going to happen. Everybody likes it. Everybody wants it to happen. There's no point in it. Just you do your thing. We'll do ours. Marietta, thank you. I'm only a few hours away. I'm away for only a few hours, and meanwhile, you guys start this project, and it already blew up to huge proportions. Hell yeah! Thank you so much, Marietta. Zax138, Frog Squad, 3G. They are shipping to the UK. They are shipping. They're shipping worldwide. We'll figure it out. We'll get it to you. Better opening than Solo, says George Mosley. That's right. We're competing against Han Solo. And I think we're going to beat it. It won't be hard. Of course we're going to beat it. Phil Mandarino Cox. Hey, Uncle, could you make some tank tops? I'd love to rock a Tico tank this summer. Good question. I will ask. These are all things that Crypto Fashion said that they can do. They do grumble when I ask them to do things. We are making a Fandom Menace baseball cap, and they're like, "Oh God!" I'm like, "Just do it, get that." And now they're putting the Laughing Man logo on all the sleeves of my shirts because these bootleggers that are going to kind of rip us off. We want to just make sure you guys are getting the authentic Crypto Fashion shirts and not getting fooled into buying, bootleg gear. Rick Tier, thanks for $2. This may change the industry. Glad to be in on it. Rick Tier, thank you for being in on it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of this. A great movement. This is ours. I mean, this is, again, take ownership of this. You guys own Jawbreakers. You own those characters. And I can see that you feel that way just by the fact that you guys are doing so much fan art. You are, so excited. This is the thing. This is our industry. This is our industry, right here. Let's rebuild it. Let's rebuild something good, and then let's find these people that want to be a part of it and invite them in. Okay, so I'll explain what an ashcan is. Do you want me to explain it again? A lot of people are asking what an ashcan is. Okay, so an ashcan is a small comic book. It looks like this. This is an ashcan. See my thumb? It's about half the size of a comic book. It's 16 pages. A normal comic book is 32 pages. An ashcan is just 16. And it is in black and white, so there's no color. It's meant just to be a preview comic, but I'm going to use this ashcan as 16 pages of story. So you're going to get 16 pages of story that you won't get in the 48 pager. The 48 pager is just blood honey. It picks up in 2018 and goes forward with Cyberfrog waking up, crawling out of his confinement and finding himself in 2018. If you want to know how he got there and how the world ended, you want to read the ashcan. It is called Cyberfrog 1998, and it depicts the end of the world. It will be in black and white. It's going to remind you, if you were in the 90s, it's going to remind you of when comics were great in the 1990s. So this is terrific. Mark Wade is drinking heavily right now, says Rugus. I hope so. Fallen Angel 2100 says Ethan is getting the belt on the comic book industry for all his struggle. That's right. Tim Pullman ordered it, and it'll be my first comic. Better PR than LucasArts. I love it. Thank you so much. All of my Star Wars fans who are coming in here and supporting this with me, thank you so much. I do appreciate you guys more than you know. This is the thing. We want to grow the industry as much as possible. The industry will shrink if we just continually market to a smaller and smaller slice of comic book buyers as they are. We do need to outreach and find people who probably share our interests, and I think Star Wars fans do share our interests. They are likely, if you're a Star Wars fan, it's quite likely that you will like Cyberfrog Blood Honey. So yeah, let's get you guys on board and see what happens. We're trying to grow the industry. Pristine Texas, thank you. It would be funny if EVS could beat Solo's 120K China opening. That is my goal. I want to beat their 120. If I could get to 120,000 and beat Solo in China, oh my God, that would be so funny. Yeah. Okay. So we're up to $16,305. Whew. Oh my God. Gordon Runkle says a nicely embroidered Laughing Man high quality ball cap would be a hit in my humble opinion. Yeah, let me, that I want one. So let me look into that. That is actually a really great idea. Fluxcore said, someone told me that 50K is the break even for these things. I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Understand that if we stop right here, I'm going to be sinking my own money into this to get it done. This is just a boost. It's a nice boost. You guys have paid for the printing. You guys have paid for the coloring at this point. I would be doing this book for free. So somebody who told you that 50K is break even is not taking into account is taking into account a writer and an artist that needs to be paid. This is all we need to get the book done. Really, we'll just starve to death. We'll have to do a lot of super chats to be able to afford to draw it. But I mean, this is absolutely fantastic. We're doing the book. We're doing it $16,600 in just under an hour. Under an hour. I mean, my God. People want Laughing Man belt buckles so that they can beat their kids. That's not a bad idea. You do have to, you do have to get Daddy's belt every now and then. And I think the Laughing Man at the end of the belt would add insult to injury. That is a good thing. We do have to add discipline to the entertainment industry in some way or another. Hisham Benedar, Ethan just ordered the book. Is there any chance to include my Outer Rim country in the ship list for T-shirts? Isn't it? I don't know. I'm not sure. Hold on. Here's the link, by the way, to the IndieGoGo campaign. Again, I just put it in the chat. I'm not sure that it isn't. I didn't know that it wasn't. But I mean, you can always ask. Ask those guys if they will do it. I think they will. I think they will. Action Artist says, I'm donating tomorrow on payday. Thank you, Action. Whenever you can. Whenever you can. Toppy Daddy, Uncle E, big smiley face. Are you guys excited? We finally did it. You guys have been asking me to do this, and I've been scared to death. I've been scared to death to do this for so long, but we're doing it. We're getting it done, and thank you so much for everyone who's supported so far. This is great. Critias says, EVS, will you have an ad for Jawbreakers in this and vice versa? It would be good for both books. Yeah, if he wants to be in this book, I think so. I mean, I wasn't really thinking about putting any ads in this, but it might be kind of fun just to do them just for fun. Leds03, thanks for $1.99. Twinkle, twinkle, little soy. What if Tika is a boy? She's not. She's a beautiful woman. She's a beautiful woman. Lord Ravan, thank you for this new sub here, EVS. Never been huge into comics, but I'm definitely trying to check out your work. The first chance I get. You're an amazing artist. Going to pick up some shirts while I'm at it. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you for all of the support. Thank you for the interest. Thank you for, especially to the people who are not comic book fans, and are going to try this comic for the first time. You won't be disappointed. I will kick the ass off of. I will boot the ass off of most of the books on the stands right now. So this is a good place to go. One thing they will not be able to say about this comic book is, oh, it's not high quality. You guys, and you know who you are. I'm gonna crush you, and you know it. You know it too. You didn't want this to happen, but it's gonna happen. I am Ethan Van Sciver, after all. Joseph Citadino, thank you for $5. Is that Tico getting sensual with Snoke behind your computer, Ethan? Most likely, yeah. Snoke is a whore, and he will get it on with anybody. We just got a video up. Diversity Comics just put a nice video ad up, it looks like, for Cyberfrog. All right, yes, so excited. Elias the Stranger, thanks for €5. Spoiler alert, in Cyberfrog 1998, Bill Clinton is having sexual relations with Rumblebee. Probably not of his own will, though. So, I mean, we won't get into that too much. Skid Racket, thank you for $2. Accidentally backed it twice, but it's okay. Rock on. Well, you get 2 copies now, I guess. Thank you so much for doubly supporting it. I do appreciate that. I mean, that's very nice of you. That's actually like a donation in essence. We're up to $17,015, but 283 copies sold. 283 copies sold. Not bad. Not bad. Crazy Awe says, hey, Ethan, I'm going to back you. Maybe you can do some live drawings soon. That was awesome. Well, I'm going to. I'm going to do live drawings a lot because we've got to get this book finished, and it's important. Action Artist says, no more begging and kneeling to SJWs, force them to come correct. That's what Daddy's Belt is for. Justin Kelly, thanks for $4.99. Signed green solo cups. I'll fill up and have a party. Oh, yeah. Risky Analysis, thanks for Australian $2. The belt isn't a frog's tongue, is it? That would be cool. We could get a frog's tongue Cyberfrog belt. Can you imagine if, like, the belt buckle was Cyberfrog's head with his mouth open and, like, the tongue wrapped around your waist and clicked around the other side? Why don't we do things like this? See, that's the kind of merchandise that Cyberfrog needs. Let's see. Oh, can you link your email, says Chris Neville. Yeah, let me write my email in here for you guys. You guys are always welcome to drop me a line. I get lots of fan mail every single day, and I do love hearing from you guys. You guys are what makes this whole operation tick. So this is my email. Feel free to drop me a line. Can you see it? All right, so I just put it up there in the link. By the way, here's the link to the IndieGoGo again. Please do support it. Mike House is backed on payday. Thank you so much. Yeah, whenever you can do it. We've got a month to do this. We have a month to get this up to where it should be. And you guys have plenty of time. If you can't do it now, then take your time. Do it when you can do it. You do have 30 days, and we will. You want to get a copy of this book. Obviously, you do want to be a part of this. This is a big deal. I mean, this is a really, really big deal. Jose Tico is a character in Cyberfrog. I like that. Maybe. I have to have some human characters. I would like to do something like that. That'd be fun. And maybe Cecil. Maybe Cecil can be in it. Mr. K says, is Cyberfrog pansexual? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Humphrey Bear says, go for 50,000. I hope so. That would be great. I would love to get to 50,000. Andrea and I would party if we get to 50,000. We'd be so excited. That would be so cool. If we get to 1,000 likes, does the stream crash? I don't think so. I haven't had that problem. I know Jeremy has that problem with his stream crashing all the time. Mine hasn't crashed yet like that. It just overheats. So I had my phone overheat a little while ago and it killed the first chat. Cyberfrog can change sex. No, he can't. He does it froggy style. That'd be a cool shirt, froggy style. Avenger 1212, are you planning to do something to make the backer copies more exclusive than future printings? Let me put more thought into it. I don't see why not. Maybe a different cover. Captain Cummings says, I'm going to go get some lunch. Be right back. All right, Captain, go get something good. Rome Grown, will Cyberfrog battle a round-headed imp named Ryan? You know what? In a way, he will, but maybe not physically. Maybe just spiritually, off panel, like I do every single day. Mo Lee, Cyberfrog hype. Hell yes. Emotionally exhausted. Red Leader, Fandom Menace, standing by. That's my crow. That is my crow. Elric Hyuga, I'm a manga fan. Mostly very few comics in my collection. Can't wait to read Cyberfrog. The most recent comic I'm reading is Super Sun. Sorry for caps. Want you to see this. I see you, buddy. I see it. Thank you so much for your support. I do appreciate it. If you like, if you like manga, I think you'll like this too. I think you'll like it too. Yes to the Cyberfrog belt, says Risky Analysis. Somebody, hey, yes, congrats on the campaign. Book looks great. Thank you so much. Everyone likes the belt and says that it will get all the ladies. Requited says it's creepy, but in a good way. ALOAT says pledged for both the comic and the ashcan. Thank you so much. That's a $50 pledge. That's terrific. Thank you. Looking forward to receiving the comics as my son loves reading comic books, and I'm going to let him know these are special ones from Uncle Ethan, and they'll be signed. They will be autographed, so that is a really cool thing. Fallen Angel 2100, Salamandroid metallic belt, maybe? I don't see why not. Let's shoot for the moon. I do, if this gets big, maybe next year after the second book comes out, I want to do an action figure. I want to crowdfund a Cyberfrog action figure and maybe even a Salamandroid action figure. I've seen people do it. There isn't very much profit to be made. It's kind of hard to get it done. But I mean, why can't we try it? Why can't we try to make action figures? I think we should. I know some really, really good sculptors that would do a great job. I would like to have shiny metallic, Cyberfrog armor. I think it'd be cool. Red 9 says, Uncle Ethan, when will there be Cyberfrog shirts? Let's do that tomorrow. Let's do the Cyberfrog shirts tomorrow to celebrate the fact that we are now 223%, 223% of initial goal. We did it. We funded this project. It is absolutely amazing. I've seen other projects falter before. Richard and I were just looking. Zach and I were looking this morning at other projects that just weren't making it. We did this really quickly. It's all about fan support. I really do think it's just so much of what's gone wrong in comics is about just the inability of creators to connect with their fans and to take in their fans and to treat their fans well. And we do, I try to make that effort, and you guys are making it known to me that is worthwhile, and I appreciate you very, very much. We're at 18,745 now. This is Cyberfrog's time. This is absolutely Cyberfrog's moment. He's been buried for 20 years. This is so great. Bob Delinquent says, how much for a John Malin variant cover? I'd go for a John Malin pinup. I think that in the book, I don't know if there's going to be a variant cover by anyone by me, but me. I used to do that in the '90s, but I don't know about variant covers anymore. But definitely pinups and possibly a fan pinup. I think we should probably just find the very best artist in our community, who is not a professional, and get a fan pinup done. I think that would be very, very cool. We'll have two spots, 2 pages in the back, a few pages in the back maybe for people who want to do Cyberfrog pinups. Fandom Menace is present. Yeah, we're still live, George. We're still here, I think. I hope we are. Let's see. Jesus says number 67, only 2 away from 69. Okay, let me see where we're at now as we go forward. I can't wait till we hit 20. I wonder if we'll hit 20 today. At this rate, we will. At this rate, we'll definitely hit 20. Oh my goodness. Yes, doing things independently, he can stand against them all. He has resolve. Is it a 19? Okay, $19,040. We are right on the verge of 20. I want to flip that 20. I want to see that 20. That's gonna be awesome. Can you show the ash can? Okay, this is what an ash can looks like. See, it's just so hard because. Let me see if I can zoom out a little bit. Can I zoom out? Nope, can't zoom out. Okay, so let's just put the ash can back here. I'm going to lean the ash can against the frog, and then we kind of flip it this way. Okay, you see that? There it is. That is Cyberfrog Reservoir number 1, the ash can, and that's kind of what you can expect. Compare it in size, scale, with the little Matchbox C3PO car there. It's smaller than a normal comic book. It's about half the size. It's kind of a cardstock cover, and the insides are black and white. So we're going to do a book called Cyberfrog 1998 that's going to look just like that. It's going to look just like that. It's not a smoker's ash can. Don't get confused. I know some people don't know what an ash can is. We have to re-educate people about what comic books were like when comic books were actually selling. This is ash cans were common. I mean, this is people had ash cans to kind of promote a book that they were halfway finished, and that was really cool. Yeah, Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers is having problems when the stream hits 1,000. I haven't had that problem yet. That's unique to him. A lot of people are suggesting Cyberfrog product, a jacket maybe, t-shirt. T-shirts are definitely happening. The t-shirts are definitely happening. Mary Ann says, when did this go live? This went live about an hour ago. Maybe an hour and a half. I think it was like an hour ago, though. Not that long. Yeah, maybe an hour. The Cyberfrog figure needs to be SH Fig Arts quality and posability. Yeah, I think so too. I just want it to look just like my drawings, though. Here's the IndieGoGo link again. That's for those of you who have not pledged yet and want to. This is the place to do it. To go through it again, $25 gets you the comic book autographed. Okay, it'll be mailed to you in a rigid photo mailer envelope. $50 gets you the comic book and the ash can, both signed. The ash can will be all new material, Cyberfrog 1998. That's what it's called. It's the prequel to the story of in Cyberfrog Blood Honey. It's about how the world came to an end. So both of them will be autographed. Expected delivery November of 2018. We want to get them in your hands by Halloween. $100, you get the comic book, the ash can. And then I'm going to draw Cyberfrog. I'm going to draw a head sketch of Cyberfrog on the cover of your comic book. Okay, so you get it's signed and it's remarked with original artwork. And then the biggest tier, we sold 2 of them. Original, $1,000, you get an original page of Cyberfrog art. So I'm going to go through the book and just in order of that, it's going to be kind of random. So if you're the first one to pledge $1,000, you'll get page 1. Second person is going to get page 2, and we'll go all the way to 48. You know, we're going to give away the whole book to people who pledge at the $1,000, very generous pledge level. That is cool. So those are your options of where you can back and what you can do. And yeah, this is very, very exciting. Grievous Era says, I'm so excited I can't even feel my arms. Oh my goodness, I know exactly what you're saying. Frobert says, have you got 2 streams going live? No, just one stream going live. I had one and the phone overheated, and I had to switch to an iPad, and I hope the iPad doesn't overheat. I'm feeling it. Wait, yeah, I don't think it's gonna overheat. Let's see where we're at now. Okay, we're at $19,615. We're at 245% of our goal. 325 backers. It's 325. I think about 325 copies sold at that point. That is terrific. Yeah, we're gonna flip to. I think we're gonna flip to 20,000 today. Rooster Puncher says I think it could break 30K today. That'd be great. I would be thrilled. I'd be thrilled. Yeah, this is really, really magnificent, guys. Mark Wade must be overheating, says Java the Cuck. We don't care how Mark Wade feels or what he thinks. He's made himself. He's kind of made himself clear. Camel 76, a senior Cyberfrog. Glasses need to be at Arby's. Yeah, Cyberfrog glasses at Arby's. That's what we need. Cyberfrog tumblers for drinks. Hoth Rebel says, "Can I use PayPal?" I don't know. I don't know. You should try it. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, I think so. Did I pledge to Richard using PayPal or not? I can't remember. But you should try it out. You should try it out. Mike Lee says, just ordered mine. Let me see. Let me see where we're at. I just want to, okay, $50 more. All right, I just want to see when it gets to, officially when it gets to 50 or 20,000. All right, here we go. This is the link one more time. For those who haven't pledged yet, there it is. There's the link. I am absolutely thrilled. I hope you guys, some of you, would you mind kind of pumping this up on Twitter? I'm sitting here, I'm going to hang out with you guys right here on YouTube. I mean, this is my home, my YouTube channel. I can't do Twitter too. If like there's, some of my fandom menaces, if you guys could get out there and launch this link all over Twitter, put it all over Twitter, I would really, really be indebted to you. That'd be great. We got to get the word out that this is out. I mean, even if people can't pledge today, maybe they can pledge Friday or next week when they get paid. We just want people to be aware of it. We're trying to raise awareness. That's what the liberals say. Kevin says, holy shit, 19 grand. So far, and it happened really, really quick. Let's see if we flip up again. Check it. Maybe I'm checking it. We did it. Yay! We cleared 20 grand. We're at $20,115. This is absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. Okay, so couldn't use PayPal. PayPal doesn't work, but you can use a credit card, and that is the thing. Yeah, this is really cool. Mellow Soul, thanks for Australian $5. It's 4:30 a.m. here. I pledged at the $100 at 34. Right on. Thank you so much. You and Zach are changing the game, connecting to fans on YouTube, plus crowdfunding. Thumbs up, or not thumbs up. Okay, simple. Night. Thank you so much, Mellow. Sleep well over there on the other side of the world. Really, really appreciate you very much. Thanks for being here at that ungodly hour. I love my Australian fans, and there's so many of them. You guys, oh my gosh, what a privilege! This is just amazing. It's amazing to be so connected to so many great people. Sporkman Study says, "I got you, Ethan. Thank you. I got you too. You're gonna love this." Heather C says, "You have 4 iPads and can't even use Twitter while streaming." No, I can. I just can't pay attention to it. I'd have to stop talking to you guys to go post something on Twitter. And I only have one brain, and it barely works on its own. So. Yeah, if you guys wouldn't mind, I mean, that would be so cool. Absolutely so cool. Go on Twitter, go on Facebook, go wherever you are. Launch this campaign around. Let people see it. Let people see what it is, and get excited about it. Let them raise awareness. Yeah, we're at 20K. We did it. We did $20,000, and we did it real fast. Clay Former says, "I can do the sculpt for a figure and stream it." Clay Former, are you? So I like your name. Are you a sculptor? Yeah, why don't you send me your info? This is my email address. I mean, everybody can use this email address, but this is my email. I'm gonna just type it in here real quick. If you are a fellow who can make a Cyberfrog action figure and make it look like the way I draw him, because I want him to look exactly the way I draw him. I don't want it to be open for interpretation. I want a really, really good, like true to form Cyberfrog figure. If that's something that you can do, please let me know. When we do the Kickstarter or the IndieGoGo for that, I will make you a part of it. I mean, I'll make you a part of it. Chris Stanford says 30K, we can do it. Could we do 30K? Could we do 30K? I mean, that'd be amazing. I don't remember how Zach's IndieGoGo went, but I think he did. Oh, we're already at 21.8. I think we're gonna do 30K today, guys. I think we're gonna do 30K today. That is unbelievable. Yeah. There's a guy named Eric who's saying racist things. Eric, I'm sorry. This is supposed to be kind of fun. I gotta put you in a timeout. Please don't use my chat to say awful things. You saw what happened to Roseanne. Get out of here. Benjamin Workman, can you use IndieGoGo to raise money for medical supplies? I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure. You should check into that. Yeah, Kaylee is going to be proud when she gets home. Definitely proud. Mike Lee says, love my Soilo shirt. Can't wait for a Cyberfrog shirt. Yeah, I can't wait either. I'm going to wear it a lot. XYZ says, hi, Ethan. Why IndieGoGo and not Kickstarter? Happy to tell you, SJWs have compromised Kickstarter and they listen to SJWs. So I didn't even bother trying. The other reason is because, quite frankly, IndieGoGo only charges 5%, whereas Kickstarter charges 6 to 7% of your total. It doesn't make any sense to go with Kickstarter as long as you're funded, as long as you can get your thing funded. Kickstarter is a great big SJW ripoff, and IndieGoGo is far superior. IndieGoGo will be the place that people like me and Diversity in Comics go to crowdfund. Skilly Widden, thank you for £2. Can Cyberfrog help Kermit save the Muppets next? Those poor Muppets. Did you read about that? It's just, it's terrible. Yeah, get your ideology out of here. There will be no ideology in Cyberfrog, at least not overtly. It's just going to be a fun, awesome, scary action zombie kind of, a little bit of zombieism, in this book. But that's it. I don't want to preach anything to you guys. I just want to show you a good time. I figure if I show you a good time and you walk away smiling, I'm likely to get another $25 from you next time I do this. And that's just business. I don't understand why people don't understand that. Mike Lee says, Cyberfrog action figure with Kung Fu grip. Hell yeah, that sounds great. Sean Crummell, just back to dude, waiting for a figure now. All right. Stooney says, how many comics are you going to write? I'm going to write a lot of comics, but I mean, right now I'm going to focus. This year, I'm going to focus on Cyberfrog Blood Honey. That's book 1. The next issue, I'll tell you the title for the next issue. Part 2 of Blood Honey is called Cyberfrog F'd, the F word planet. But the F is all blanked out. It's all blanked out. But it's going to be Cyberfrog to planet. That's part 2. And we're going to do that next. Once this is done and in your hands, we're going to get ready to do Cyberfrog 2. And it's going to be an awesome, awesome movie. Everyone's saying 30K today? I hope so. If There's Fox says 100K today. Yeah, right. In my dreams. $22,065. That's awesome. I think we will get 30 though. I think we will get 30. Michael Alvarado, thanks for $2. What about a collectible statue? Guys, the sky's the limit. The sky's the limit. We're going to be very careful with this money. We built a little business. If we were lucky enough to get the kind of money that Diversity in Comics got for Jawbreakers, we're going to be very stingy about that money. This is what we're going to do. We're going to offer extra little prizes, but we're going to try to make a profit if possible and put that money in the bank and try to spend it on things like trying to sell a collectible statue. And more comics, So we want to build a business. I mean, ideally, that's where we want to go from here. We want to actually build something that will last. So yeah, this is all like anything past what goes into printing this book and paying for the publication and shipping of this book is basically going to go into building a small publishing business. Does that? I mean, people are asking about Splato Delgado or Splato Comics. Maybe. I honestly, those guys have said over and over again that yeah, we think Ethan's going to blaze his own trail. Yeah, I mean, don't know yet, guys. The sky's the limit. The sky is absolutely the limit. We really the key thing right now. All we need to worry about right now is getting this book funded, raising a little money, and from here, then we decide what we do next. But let's get this book funded. Let's get it out into your hands. Let's entertain the world. Let's entertain 355 people so far who have backed this comic book. 359 people who have backed this comic book. My job right now is to do the best comic book possible, entertain those people, and we'll see where it goes from there. Maxwell Miller, thanks for $2. Just pledged $50. Thanks for all you do, Uncle Ethan. Thank you for everything that you've done, Maxwell Miller. I appreciate your presence. You're a positive force here on my YouTube channel, and you are a great supporter, a great backer. I do love seeing you. Kevin, thank you for $2. I'm professional 3D modeler printer. I'd love to help. Okay, so also if grab my email, and send me a little message, and let me see what you guys can do. The key thing here is I need somebody who can make it look just like Cyberfrog, not their interpretation of Cyberfrog. I see other people kind of run and make him look more like a real frog. I want him to look exactly like my drawings, and if anybody can do that, you're the type of person I want to get to know. John Whalen says Salamandroid T-shirt. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Let's get the Cyberfrog shirt out first and see how well that does. If there's a big demand for the Salamandroid T-shirt, I think we could do it. I also want to do the two of them together as a design. I have this idea in my head for the two of them together on a T-shirt design. So maybe we'll end up doing that too. Benjamin Workman says, I feel awful because I can't donate or buy a tier because I'm effing broke all the time. Sorry, Uncle Ethan. Hey, Benjamin, that's not the only way that you can support this, okay? That's not the only way you can support this. The way that you can be a help is to share that link. Just go around, share the link, talk it up, tell your friends, put it all over Twitter, put it all over Facebook. That is as good as gold. That's the kind of support that I'm looking for. And, you never know. We'll see. Thing's going to be up for a month. Hopefully you will be able to order one as well. Shamaniac, thank you for Canadian $5. This parallels the video game industry. Lots of indie developers making great games. I suggest a Cyberfrog beat 'em up game like classic Battletoads. I would love that. I really want the ultimate goal of this, to be honest with you. The ultimate goal of this is a video game. I really want like a PlayStation 4 Cyberfrog video game where he jumps and he shoots his tongue all around, and he fights hornets. He fights the giant bees. I started calling them wasps, but they're. Richard was like, "Hey, dude, hornets don't make honey. It doesn't matter. They're aliens. They're not bees or wasps. They look like them, and they do make honey and paper. So yeah." Captain Cummings says 21,000. Yeah, we're at 22. We're at 22.2 thousand. Frogged planet. That might be better, even though there's only one frog. Yeah. Wow. So people think we'll get 50K today. Some people are saying 40K. Some people are saying 50K. If you guys can get it to 50K, that's going to make people stand up and pay attention. People will say, "Oh my gosh, hey, Diversity in Comics is here. Hey, Zach, you just back. Thank you so much. Do appreciate you. I saw that you did a video. Great to see you, Zach. We're doing it. This is part 2 of something that is epic, something that's needed in this industry. In case you haven't been paying attention, on the go art. Thanks for $2. Can't do the 50. Just had a kid. We'll do the 25. That's all you need. You just need the comic book, and maybe we'll be able to sell the ashcan later. I don't really know. We'll see what we do about that. Bobby Bell, thanks for $2. Riveted for your pleasure. Oh my gosh, that should be a T-shirt. That should be a T-shirt right there. Ricky Analysis, thanks for $2 Australian. If you can provide side and front model pics for 3D, done. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, this is, in case you guys haven't noticed, the comic book industry is going downhill because people are being excessively rude and ideological to the fan base. They're shutting people like us out. They're shutting people who voted Republican. They're shutting people out, calling them alt-right, calling them Nazis. It's happened to so many people I know. People are scared. People who work in the comic book industry right now are keeping their mouths shut because they're scared. This is not a creative industry. This is not an environment that promotes creativity. It doesn't incentivize creativity, and it certainly doesn't incentivize free thinking. That is not a creative industry. That is not art. That is something else. We have to rebuild at this point. We have to rebuild. We have to make a comic book industry that is self-sufficient. It'll be small, obviously, but while the rest of the industry crashes, we are going to have to build a self-sufficient industry built around the idea of taking care of the customers, of the fan base. That is what we need to do right now. And other people, once they see the light, they will come along with us. They will come along, and maybe they'll want to be a part of this too. The rest of us, I mean, at this point, let's just do this for ourselves. Let's do comic books that like this. Let's do comic books like Jawbreakers. Let's do comic books like Cyberfrog. Let's do comic books where they are completely motivated by trying to entertain the fan base, not trying to preach to the fan base. I'm not trying to preach to you guys about frogs. I know you believe in frogs. I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to preach to you about alien wasps. I'm trying to entertain you. I'm trying to make you happy with a colorful, fun adventure story with lots of violence. Hopefully some beautiful women. Heather Swain is going to be looking a little rough. I got to be honest with you, but still pretty. Still pretty, even though the world has come to an end and she's a survivor in her 40s. Edwin Boyette, all right, hello. 4.99, thank you. Congratulations, man. You are kicking names and taking butt. The other way around, Edwin. The other way around, please. Well, I'm so happy to see you. I haven't seen you in any of my chats in ages, and we definitely miss you in your little videos. Edwin is our buddy. Yeah, Cyberfrog team up with Pepe. Well, I mean, Matt Fury is a friend of my brother's. I would love to do that. I'd love to do that. Marietta, thank you for €2. Cyberfrog, icon of hope for artists of all fields. That's bigger than I even thought about, but absolutely, we can do this. We can actually build up companies. We can build up our own publishing houses. We can do self-distributing. We can do all of this stuff. We don't have to ask permission. We don't have to appease anyone. Nobody has to approve of us, and nobody has to apologize for anything. How about that? Let's just get together and make great comics for each other. Let's see. RetroJet says, "Hey EVS, I sent you a message on Twitter about the $1,000 tier. Can you help me out?" Let me see if I can look on Twitter. Did you PM'd me? This other iPad, I don't know. It's just not sufficient to me. All-Star Andrew says he just backed it. Yeah, a lot of people are excited about this. This is the thing that everyone is starting to understand, is that there's freedom in this. There is freedom in being able to do your own comics. There's freedom in being able to speak directly to your favorite comic book creators, tell them what you think, be listened to, not be called names. I don't care. People come up to me and go, "You know what? I'm a liberal. I disagree with you, but I like your artwork." And I'm like, as long as you're not a crazy SJW that's trying to hurt my family or call me names, you're welcome here. I don't want to exclude anyone except for people who are out to do harm. Other than that, everyone is welcome, and that's how it should be. This is not about doing comic books for conservatives. This is about doing comic books for everyone, and not having to bow and scrape to extreme far leftists. Let's see. I have a question about the IndieGoGo. Is there going to be a perk with the Cyberfrog stand-ups? Yeah, there's not going to be a perk. I think we're just going to sell them. Okay, we're just going to sell them. A lot of people are sending me messages. I don't see. I don't see your message about the $1,000 unless you send it to me. Unless you send it to me just regular. Yeah. You know what? I'll find it. I'll find it when I go offline, and I will. I'll be able to get to you. I think if you're worried about the timing, I'm pretty sure that we're not going to sell out of all 48 $1,000 tier. Not in one day. It'd be great if we did, but I don't think we will. So I'll be able to get back to you. I'll get back to everyone on Twitter. It's just right now I'm focused on YouTube. I'm talking to people on YouTube, and that is the thing to do. EVS album music inspired by Cyberfrog and Fabio. Will Cyberfrog fight Technotoad? Good question. Let me put the link up here again. If you haven't yet, this is the link to the Cyberfrog IndieGoGo. Diversity Comics says, "Yo, Ethan, what's up? Did I miss something?" Risky Analysis, thanks for Australian $2. Soy Wars 10, Revenge of the Consumer. What did I miss? Why is Diversity in Comics saying hi to me? Let's scroll back. Scrolling back. Let's see. All right. Yo, what's going on, Zach? Just issued an update on my IndieGoGo about yours. Up to 8,500 backers. Wow. All right, so Diversity in Comics sold 8,500 copies. 8,500 copies of Jawbreakers. Do you understand? That is tremendous. This is what we can do. This is absolutely what we can do. We're able to do this. He did that in just a month. He has created a whole fan base. As long as he's good to them, as long as he takes good care of them, that is what is waiting for this for our little miniature business here. Backyard Batman says 100K by Friday. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Totally awesome. Vince Rushard, thanks for $10. This is exactly how I pictured doing my comics. Self-publishing is the way to go. Jake Parker and Jason Brubaker are two people I admire for all their self-publishing efforts. This is an inspiring time. Things are changing in the world. I've said this before. The way things are changing, people don't want to go to comic book stores anymore, and they don't want to have to deal with perhaps being thrown out of their comic book store. They don't. When you have stores like Variant Comics that are actually deliberately pointing out that they wish to exclude customers, I'm afraid to go in there. I don't want to be embarrassed when I'm trying to buy my comics. What if I'm in Washington State and I want to buy a comic book and I see their store? I'm going to go in there, they're going to know what I look like and tell me they're going to refuse my business and embarrass me in front of other people? Why bother? Why bother? How about if we just stay home from your stupid comic shop with the blue hairs behind the counter? These people who sneer at comic book fans. We don't need you. We absolutely do not need you. We can do this ourselves. If you don't want my money, fine. You know what? I want my fans' money. I want them to come buy my book and whatever it takes. I'm going to try to produce a book that is worthwhile, that's worth the money that I'm asking for, and I'm going to be kind about it. And by the way, if an SJW wants to buy my comic book, they can buy my comic book too. I'm not going to say anything to them, except for thank you. Thank you for purchasing Cyberfrog, and I hope you enjoy it. Luis Gomez, thanks for 15 euros. Congratulations on more. 20K. Uncle, it's High Time Pros have a passion for comic books. It's almost like a renaissance age. I'm excited. I'm excited too. It is like a renaissance stage. This should be called Renaissance Comics, except I can't spell Renaissance all the time. I have to look it up all the time. Yeah, I'd have to look it up. Captain Cummings, hey there, buddy. I buy books at stores with people that have purple hair. I'm extra kind so I don't get Yeah, who wants that? Who wants to step on eggshells around SJWs? These people just get out of here. Just get out of here. Diversity in Comics says this thing's going to explode when people get home from work tonight. Yeah, I decided to start it early because I put the video out, and the video was people were watching the video and saying, "Hey, where's the link?" And I was like, "Oh, I better get this thing up real quick. I'm burning through views." So that is a good thing. Yeah, guys, I want the consumers. You guys are the consumers. You guys are the customers, and for that, I mean, all we can do is say, "What can we do for you? How can we serve you? How can we serve you?" That is the attitude. Cyberfrog versus Captain Safe Space. What? Oh yeah. Avenger 1212. I don't buy comics. I contributed on your name alone, Ethan. Looking forward to becoming a comic fan after reading Cyberfrog. Damn, thank you so much. That just makes my heart beat. There's Fox, thanks for $2. You missed two of my super chats not going through. No, I might have been distracted. Let me scroll back. I hope I didn't miss any. Risky analysis. I think I said yours. We got a donation from Kevin Gilvier. Thank you for £2. Appreciate that very much. I'm missing super chats. That annoys me. Let me see if I can see them here. Dun, dun, dun. There's Fox. That's what we're looking for. Yeah, Andrea does not tolerate that. She does not tolerate missing super chats. Oh, there's Fox. Thank you for $2. Will you go but my wrist like Zach and not sign? No, I'm used to signing. I'm not a pussy like Diversity in Comics. I will sign all my comic books, all of them. Let's see. Just kidding, Zach. I missed your other comment. I don't see it, Atheris. I don't see it, but you know I love you. Sorry about that. Dun, dun, dun. They're coming through. They're definitely coming through. It's just that I am overwhelmed and distracted by this wonderful day, by this terrific day. Let's see. Cecil, yeah, Cecil. By the way, if you guys missed the High Council last night, Cecil was a trip. You can go back and watch that. Absolutely. All right, let me see. There we go. There's the link, again, to the IndieGoGo. Guys, what can I tell you? I'm so excited. People are saying, I'm gonna have to wait till next paycheck to get done on this. Yeah, wait until. Do it when you can. I'm gonna be funding this thing like a lunatic. This is hard work. Actually, running an IndieGoGo means actually doing a lot of work and promoting it a lot. I'm going to do that. I'm going to talk about it quite a bit. You will know about it. You will have the link. You will always have the opportunity to bid. It's going to be cool. Johnny 5 says make it UK available. No, Johnny 5, it is UK available. We will ship it straight over to wherever you are. Absolutely. This is going to be great. All right, so guys, I'm going to go for now. My throat is dried out, and I'm going to go work on Twitter for a little while. Let's see. Delmar says, hey, EVS, if I'm not able to get the ashcan, this pledge will be there an opportunity. Yeah, you can get it later. You can absolutely get it later. Yes. All right, so I'm going to go work on Twitter. I love you guys. Thank you so much for getting me to this point. This is, wow, we are almost at 300%. of the goal that we set out for, and I'm really really grateful for everything that you've done. No, Antarctic is not publishing it. Absolutely not. I hope that was a joke. All right, guys. Bye. I'll see you a little later on tonight. I'll probably come on around 8 p.m. and we'll just keep promoting this thing. We'll talk about what's going on in Star Wars. We'll do all the things that we do. Thank you very much, and goodbye. See you later.